How on earth did we get here? I mean, how did I start a six-figure business? How did I get into this? And how did I start this YouTube channel? What happened to get us to this point? Let's talk about it.
People are celebrated for being the first one in their family to go to college. Well, people should be celebrated for being a first-generation entrepreneur. The real question is, how do we build a real lasting business even if no one in our family can show us the way? Follow along as I interview others to find the truth about entrepreneurship, leadership, and finances, and grow my very first company from 6 figures to 7 figures. I'm your host, Ryan Kearns, and this is First Gen Entrepreneur. Typical Monday. Right now I'm taking my wife's election ballot. Post office. I already voted. I already brought mine to the post office about a week ago. But just need to get out of the house. It's a crazy Monday. If you're an entrepreneur, I'm sure you can understand, now that everybody's at home, the kids are at home even though they should be in school. I have 2 kids. It's a lot of extra work, helping them with school and making sure everybody's comfortable and okay and has snacks and blah, 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 all on top of trying to run six-figure business. It's a lot of work. My business really started when I was stuck. I was down and out, rock bottom, living at my parents' house with my wife and my kids because we lost our jobs, okay? The thing was, I was already really, really deep into marketing and business at this point, but when we lost everything, instead of freaking out, you can see there's a llama right here, look, I'll try and pull it down. Cool little, llama hanging from my rearview mirror, because my wife got that in Peru when she went to Peru this year. Anyway, so when we first lost our jobs, right, my wife and I both lost our jobs around the same time, really, really tough. That was years ago, like a decade ago. I was already really, really into business. I loved business, marketing, and I was a general manager of the business that I lost my job with. But, that's because they saw that I had great potential. I was really driven. I was, doing all the things that a business owner would do. So I became the general manager of that business, so it was like the owner and then me. I was like the right-hand man to that business. Anyway, when we lost that, I decided to look at it as an opportunity, okay? Now, my wife and I were fighting and crying. It was a terrible time, right? My wife was like, how are we supposed to live through this? And we were both crying and we didn't know what to do. I had no answers for her. If you have a significant other, you may know how that feels when there's so much pain, there's so much guilt, like a knife twisting in your gut. And you want to be able to fix all the problems for them, but you can't, because there's nothing that you can do about it other than try to keep a positive attitude and try to do the next right thing. So that's where we were at, and it was a really, really, really hard time. I'm being real with you and upfront with you because I want you to know that it's okay if you're going through something like that. It's okay. It's not great, but you can come out the other side a better person, in a better position, and you can survive the hardest struggles in your life. So what ended up happening was I got a job as a pizza delivery boy to make some cash that I could use for, groceries and survival. And we moved back in with my parents. So 2 extremely embarrassing things. Not only am I living back with my parents, but I have to deliver pizza to people that I went to high school with. Completely terrible, terrible experience. Hated every moment of it. But I did it because I had to make sacrifices, and I had to have the mentality the entire time. This is what needs to happen in order to get to the next level. This is a gift, I'm not a victim. This is a gift. And I just kept telling myself, this is a gift. I have to get through this. This is a gift. I have to, turn this into gold. And so I just worked really, really, really hard. I would sleep near my computer. I would wake up, go on the computer, try and figure everything out, make videos. I was literally working so hard that it was inevitable that somebody was going to notice me and I was going to get a client. But it was a couple years of struggling before I ever got that first client.
couple of years. Okay, I already had my LLC, so I was all legally protected and everything, but it took years to get my first client. So if you're just starting out and you're like, where the heck is my first client? Dude, if you're in it for a couple of months, you got to wait. You got to put in your time. You got to work hard. You got to try harder and be there longer and outlast and outplay everybody else. So give it time, work really hard, and you can get to that. You can try to get to that next level. But a lot of times it gets worse before it gets better. I wish that wasn't my message today. I wish I could say it's easy and butterflies and rainbows. A lot of times it's worse before it gets better, okay? You have to be a warrior. You have to have the spirit that keeps going. You have to persevere, okay? That's why people like Gary Vee are out there saying, you gotta hustle, you gotta work hard, because he knows how hard it really is. It's so hard that you'll just quit very quickly. And nobody wants that, because we want you to be able to bring your message to the world. We want you to be able to change the world the way that it is. We want you to be able to innovate new things and change the landscape of society. And you know, our country is built to reward people that do such things, but you can't give up. Okay, you can't just say that it's too hard and so you're not even going to try. That's not only doing you a disservice, it's doing our entire world a disservice. So that's really my story. I'm trying to piece it together the best that I can. I'm sure I'm going to have more and more practice telling that story, so this won't be the last time you heard from me. I got to go because I got to go mail this election ballot, and then I got to get back to work. So I'll keep you guys updated on everything that's going on, but I just wanted to give you, like, how did I get here, right? Because I'm already making 6 figures per year, and you might not be there yet. So I don't want you to be like, well, what the heck? There's a big missing empty gap of how he even got to this point. Here I am telling my story so that you have that. So you know that, you know, I went through the grind. I hit the rock bottom. I got stuck so many times. And here's another hint. When I got for my first client, I still didn't really know what I was doing. Sure, I read a bunch of books. Sure, I took a bunch of courses. I went to seminars. I learned a lot about marketing. And I learned a lot about business, but that doesn't mean that I knew exactly what to do for this specific business. I just had to learn, you know, how to strategize, how to look at the big picture, how to create initiatives, how to try to do things and what to try to do, and how to measure my performance, how to have key performance indicators. These are all things that I had to learn along the way. And nobody was there to hand it to me, right? That's the point of first gen entrepreneur. No, my father wasn't there to hand it to me. My grandfather wasn't there to hand it to me. My uncles, nobody in my family is a business owner. Nobody in my family wants to build an empire. So here I am alone trying to figure it all out, and I'm taking you with me. I'm taking you on the journey with me because I care and because I want you to succeed. I want you to have the tools. I want you to see what it takes in order to succeed. And I'm going to be the example so that I can be like your shield, so that you can go out there and not make excuses, and you can go out there and push harder, work more, and create the life that you really desire. So hopefully you're interested in that. Hit the subscribe button below if you want to take part in this journey. And if you want to be a first generation entrepreneur, we're going to continue growing this channel like crazy. And I'm uploading every single day now because this is it. This is the channel. This is the purpose that I'm meant here, that I'm meant to carry out here on earth. And I truly believe that. So hit the subscribe button, or not if you don't want to because you don't like me. That's fine too. Just comment below. Let me know why you don't like me. Talk crap about me. I don't care. I like to read that stuff. As crazy as it sounds. I just, you know, I kind of like it. I like seeing people tell me I can't do something. I like seeing people tell me that I suck, because it makes me go harder. It drives me. So whatever you want to do, just thanks for being here. My name is Ryan Kearns. I'm not the star. I'm just a host. I'm just here to show you what I'm doing and give you some inspiration and maybe help you, give you the resources that you need. That's what this channel is for. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.